Hello, I hope you're well and I hope you're having a beautiful day. Summer has hit here in the UK, so I decided to record this from my garden, experience the full beauty around me and share a little bit of that with you too, because today I want to talk about how to have everything that you want. And it's very, very easy for me to tell you from a place of recognizing that I have everything that I want, that it's all within you, that you just need to go within and recognize the truth of who you are, and everything you need is within you. But if you don't believe that on an unconscious, subconscious level, if you don't believe that in your very core, if you're not connected to the truth of who you are in your very, very core, you're really going to struggle to get on board with the idea that it's already within you. So I want to give you a little process today that you can go through to begin to understand this process more. And I get asked all the time about how do I create X in my life. I was asked the other week, can you speak to bringing in my first client as a new coach? And yes, great. Absolutely. I don't teach manifestation. I don't teach the law of attraction. What I do teach and what I can help you with is how to consciously create a life that you're head over heels in love with, one that's aligned with your soul. And in order to do that, you have to go within, you have to connect to the truth of who you are, you have to know yourself, you have to love yourself, and then you get to become. So that's the process that we're going to go into today, and this will help you call in new clients, new business, call in a new career, call in your perfect aligned relationship, call in your perfect beautiful home like I have right here. And I'm going to specifically use the example of abundance today, a financial abundance, because again, I have some clients who are particularly trying to call in their next level of abundance, and I know that the same process works across everything because it's all the same anyway. It's all energy, and it's all an energy that you get to embody. So this is what we're going to cover: how to have everything that you want, how to create everything that you want from a conscious place, not from a place of fear run by the ego, and how to specifically work on abundance. My first question for you is, what is it like? So if you're going to go through this, go through it live with me. Maybe bring out your journal and pen, and because I have a specific practice at the end. So come along with me, write down all of your thoughts. My first question for you is, what is it that you want to create? Is it financial abundance? Is it a new relationship? And why do you want it? So get to the bottom of why you want it. And then we'll get into the process of maybe why you don't have it yet. So the first step to having everything that you want, consciously creating a life that is in alignment with your soul, is you must know who you are. You must know all of who you are. You must understand that you are not the ego that is kind of controlling your thoughts and actions at the moment, until you have delved into shadow work, into the unseen realms of your psyche and your mind. So you must know who you are in truth. You must know who you're showing up as every day, and the energy that you're showing up in every day. Are you showing up in an energy of fear, and I need to create financial abundance because I don't have it right now, and if I don't have it, that means that I'm going to not be able to pay my rent. I can't have the things that I want. That means that my friends aren't going to like me because I don't have the same things that they do. I can't go to these places, I can't do these things, so I'm going to be left on my own, and then that means I'm not worthy. So are you trying to create abundance or love or health from a place of fear, of not having it, or from a place of, I know that this is who I am. I know that I am my fullest expression in every moment, in every day, in every way that I possibly can be. Your external results right now are going to show you that. So if you don't have the abundance, then that's it, and you're kind of struggling and worried about money, then there's a part of you that is still in this lack, fear, ego, survival, And if you're looking at creating more from the place of, I know that I am who I am, and that I am this incredible free soul who gets to create whatever she wants, then you will be seeing those results in your life. You'll be seeing an energetic match for that. And this second option is the higher perspective. So you need to go, in order to know who you are in truth, you need to do the shadow work. You need to go into your unconscious mind, understand your beliefs, conditionings, programs, thoughts, emotions that are running the programs of your mind, including your decisions, your actions, like how your day-to-day runs. Because until you make them conscious, they're likely running from a place of trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you small, trying to keep you in your comfort zone. And you need to know where you are, so look at the results in your life, and then you get to take the higher perspective. The higher perspective on knowing who you are in truth, knowing that the ego is fear, it's your safety mechanism, it's not bad, it just is. And then the truth of who you are. So the true self, the awareness, the soul essence that is one with the Creator, that created this magnificent abundance around me, that creates the blue in the sky and the leaves on the trees and tells the rain when to fall and the tides when to come in and out. You're made of that too. This is where you need to have a practice in your life every single day that helps you connect to that. Because otherwise the ego is going to run and say, yeah, but I don't see that in my life. I don't have that in my life. That's not who I am. So you need to bring in a conscious practice of devotion, of dedication to the truth of who you are, to learning the truth of who you are, whilst alongside doing the shadow work. And the shadow work comes in every moment. So specifically around financial abundance, I would say watch how you spend, give, invest, receive money. How you show up in your business. Are you structured? Are you able to receive, the masculine and the feminine? Do you have both? What is your relationship to debt? What's your relationship to spending money? What's your relationship to kind of keeping a money structure? What are your plans for money? Do you know where your money is going to go? And then, in your business, do you know what you offer? Do you know your value? Are you expressing that? And this is all going to help you understand who you are, where you are. And it isn't just about having the number written down, visualizing that number and expecting that to come into reality. Because yes, your mind's creating your reality, but 95% of your mind until you do this work is subconscious. So you get to do this work every day, make the unconscious conscious, and then you're able to create from a space of, I know this is my reality now, but the truth of who I am is so much more. So you're creating from the highest perspective whilst being aware of your subconscious programming. And over time, the subconscious will change and new neural pathways will be created, and you will make new decisions, you will take new actions. So you will start to see things shift in your external reality. Always remember, your internal world creates your external world. If you want to see changes in your external world, you need to shift the internal world. And that means knowing who you are. And the second step is you have to love who you are. You have to, and if you can't quite get to love, you have to accept who you are. You have to accept who you are and where you are. Because nothing can change while you're in resistance. Nothing can change while you don't know where your finances are. Nothing can change while you're not able to receive money, while you're tight and keeping hold of your money, while you're not letting money do its thing and flow. Money is energy. It needs to flow. Just like the air needs to flow, like the wind needs to flow, like the tide needs to flow, money needs to flow. So it needs to come in and it needs to go out. It also needs to know that you're a safe space for it to be, that you are going to respect it, that you are using it for the highest good for yourself and for the world. That is a magnetic space to be calling in money from. And when you're able to bring awareness to who you are in the shadows and how you have been brought up to spend money, to receive money. Is there guilt and shame around money? Do you have anger at money? How do you feel about wealthy people? When you're able, these will give you an idea into some of those kind of subconscious beliefs that you might have about money. You're then able to bring acceptance into where you are and into who you are. So then from this place of acceptance, what you're doing is you're shining a light on the darkness, on the unseen. And when you're shining a light on it, you're then able to bring awareness into it, into your everyday, and you're able to make a new decision outside of the conditioning, outside of how you have been programmed to act, to be. So this acceptance is the key to loving yourself, because you can't love anything if you don't accept it. You can't change anything if you don't accept it. You must, and there's a part of you inside that needs love. And love is abundance. If you cannot love yourself, you are not going to attract abundance. Yes, you might attract it from, there might be a space in the ego, like you might be programmed to make money, but you might not be happy. It might be in fear. You might not feel abundant. Kind of having money and being abundant are two different things. Like having this idea of more and it always comes to me and I'm safe and I'm secure, like that's very different from having a lot of money, and feeling in fear and still in lack and needing to hoard money and stuff. Two very different energies. So if you can't, like, money is not going to come to you. Abundance, your life is not going to be abundant if you cannot love yourself. I learned to love myself when my health was taken away from me, when my business was taken away from me, when my whole entire life fell apart. That's when I had to dig the deepest and learn to love myself. And that is where I had the most profound transformations. And then when we're in this space of knowing who you are, loving who you are, you get to become the higher perspective. You get to spend every moment becoming the truth of who you are, the true self, beyond the conditioning, in alignment with your soul, your heart. You bring your entire life into alignment. And this is such a powerful place to be, because you create like that. Things will come into your life like that when they're in alignment. When you're an energetic match for them, you can blink and they will appear. And I know, because I have seen it in myself, in my clients, like synchronicities fly when you're in alignment. And you get into alignment by knowing and loving, bringing awareness and bringing love. So then you get the privilege of devoting your life to becoming the truest version of yourself, to becoming the very best coach that you can possibly be, to becoming the very best mother, partner, business owner, creator that you can possibly be. And this is what your life then becomes about. It becomes about your devotion to life, to showing up as the fullest expression of who you were born to be. And that energy is the key. That's magnetic, because every day you're stepping closer and closer. And if you're living your life, showing up in your life as I am here to be the fullest expression of myself, and my fullest expression is wildly abundant, and she appreciates nature, and she has so much love in her life, and she lives her life in joy. She wakes up with a smile every day. She gives love to people, she receives love from people, she helps people where she can, and she receives help where she can. She is in alignment with the truth of who she is. And if you're showing up in that every day, knowing that you're living your purpose, whatever that looks like, and purposes change, but if you're showing up in that every single day, money can't help but come to you, because you're matching that. But while ever there's anything unconsciously that you're still kind of resisting, that's going to cause a block and a barrier. So you get to keep on repeating this process of knowing, loving and becoming. And it is so magical. It is so profound. And it's the only way that you're ever going to have everything you want. I can tell you, all your soul wants is to become the very best, most authentic, truest version of herself. And that is one without fear. That is one in alignment with love and living from the heart space, living from this place of love and trust, faith and surrender. And that's how you're going to have everything you want by stepping into that energy. So as promised, I have a practical exercise for you. If you've been following along, pausing, taking notes, hopefully this will help you take it deeper. Get out your journal and I want you to write down exactly what it is you want. I want you to write down exactly why you want it. And I want you to keep asking why, until you know, until you have like one sentence or a few words that says, yes, that's why. And then I want you to maybe ask why you don't have that. Why don't I have this in my life right now? What are the results that I am seeing? What are the results I'm seeing? Where am I energetically? How do I feel energetically? How am I showing up every day? Then ask, what is the truth of who I am? Keep asking, who am I? Who am I? What is the truth of who I am? Until again, you get to a space where you know that energy is the truth of who you are. Come into a space of the higher self before you do that, by closing down your eyes, letting go, just allowing yourself to be with the breath for a few moments and inviting the higher self, and she'll come through you and she'll help you answer these questions. And then you get to ask, and who is the person I am becoming? Who is the person that has the thing that I am trying to create in my life? What are her personality traits? What are the actions she's taking? What are the decisions she's making? What is the energy that she's showing up as every day? What emotion is in her heart all of the time? Then pay attention to the gap. So what's the difference of where you are and where you want to be? And I want you to ask, what's holding me back from closing that gap? What's the belief that is holding me back from becoming this person, from becoming the true self? And most importantly, because there is an amazing 5-minute practice that you can do every single day to help you step into this energy, I want you to think of the number one emotion that is aligned with what you want. So if it's a financial abundance, say gratitude, or love, or worthiness, or value, whatever it is, give that emotion a symbol. Ask your subconscious mind, you can go into a little meditation, ask your subconscious mind, show me a symbol of gratitude. And then I want you 5 minutes every single day, every single morning, as soon as you wake up, to bring that symbol into your heart and to breathe into it. If you can do this as soon as you wake up, you're going to be on fire. And bear in mind, as we go throughout this as well, it may not look like this is working, but if you're being shown resistance, that's where the work is. So if you're seeing moments that things aren't, but this, like, I've just been sent a bill for £2,000, like, that's not me manifesting abundance. No, this is where you get to do the work. That's the shadow work. That's where you get to go in and ask the questions and choose how you want to show up. That's how you make the changes in your unconscious mind. That's where you make the decisions and take the inspired action from the higher self, rather than from the fear-based level of the ego. You get to choose in every moment, do I go fear or do I go love? And you do that by staying aware and being in your heart. I hope this video has helped you. There's a lot in it, but this is why I have spaces that you can come into and work with me, so that you can become the true self, so that you can step into this energy of being the creator of your life and living a life beyond your wildest imagination, where you live in your dream home, where you have your dream relationship, where you're living your life on purpose and being paid very well to do so. I have a beautiful meditation community. Meditation is the most important practice if you want to rewire your subconscious mind, if you want to feel peace, abundance, love, if you want to connect to the truth of who you are every single day. Meditation is totally free. You don't need me to do it, although having a guide is extremely helpful. But it's the most powerful practice that you can possibly use to connect to your truth every single day and become aware of your mind and what's going on in there. So I have a beautiful community you can join where we meditate. We meditate every Wednesday at 6 p.m. UK time. I think that translates to 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're based in America, it's still accessible for you, hopefully. And it's a beautiful community of like-minded souls who come together every week. We meditate, we create, we check in with the oracle, see where we are, we receive divine messages from the universe. And I host a monthly masterclass every single month where we go into a topic a little bit deeper in alignment with the moon, and we play in the quantum field and call in magic. It's incredible. And I also have one-on-one coaching packages available to you, including the 30-day North Star program. So if you're looking at discovering your North Star, discovering your true self, reconnecting to that power and your ability to be the creator of your life, then the 30-day North Star program is available to you. If you're interested in that, I have a free download for you, the North Star Discovery Kit, which you can download in the description below. And if you're interested in private coaching, one-on-one coaching, I have 3 or 6 month packages where we go deep. We go deep into the shadow. You make the unconscious conscious, and by the end of it, you're living a life where you're in alignment with the truth of who you are and why you're here. So thank you for watching. If you're still here, hit the thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything that I have said, please leave me a comment and I will be sure to get back to you. But for now, I want to love you and leave you. Have a beautiful day.